Hello and welcome back to another Gaming with Killatia, where we are taking a look at the 3D Realms Anthology for the PC. This contains almost every game that the company have ever made or published, 32 to be exact, from the day they were called Apogee to Duke Nukem 3D, where they officially became 3D Realms. Here's a quick list at what games are available in this collection. And all of these games, with the exception of Duke Nukem 3D and the Balls of Steel Pinball Collection, are being able to run on these modern day machines thanks to DOSBox, an emulation software that emulates older PC configurations from the old 386 processor all the way up to the Intel Pentium MMX processor. It's also the reason why many of these games in this collection state that they need 1 GHz processor as a minimum requirement to run them at full speed. Now, thanks to DOSBox, many of these games like Duke Nukem and Monster Bash looks exactly like they did when they were originally released back in the early 90s. Very colorful, and unfortunately the first Duke Nukem didn't have much music, but the gameplay still remains pretty well here. Now, you could add in filters through DOSBox to make these games look even better. However, the default settings was good enough for me, and they do seem to scale nicely upwards to 1080p. Now, there is a lot of platforming games in this anthology set, but there are a few other genres here to mix it up, like racing, arcade-style shoot-em-ups, and of course, first-person shooters like Shadow Warriors and Duke Nukem 3D. Each one of these games controls pretty well with the keyboard. I didn't have so much luck with Death Rally, but I don't like those kind of racing games to begin with. And whenever possible, 3D Realm did include gamepad support for some of these games. However, I noticed whenever playing Math Rescue, the button to dump the slimes onto the enemies wasn't really mapped to the 360 gamepad. I tried every button and they just didn't do anything other than jump, so I had to end up going back and forth between the gamepad and the keyboard, which was kind of annoying. Speaking of annoying, let's talk about Balls of Steel real quick. Now, this is a fun collection of pinball games that I have enjoyed playing. However, you have to be playing in compatibility mode to get the most out of this game. Otherwise, if you just play the game regularly, not only does the game look bad, it's also going to be playing at speeds that are basically unplayable. Please play this game in compatibility mode until 3D Realms patches this game up. There is some good value in the 3D Realms Anthology. 32 games for about $40. And there are some hidden gems here, which is definitely worth your time, like Realms of Chaos you are seeing right now. However, there are plenty of stinkers here that just haven't aged well, like Wacky Wheels. I mean, it was a fun game back when I was like 8 or 9, but this Mario Kart clone has not aged well. And on top of that, some of the better games in this anthology set, like Shadow Warrior and Duke Nukem 3D, can be bought individually from Steam and Good Old Games, and they have features that simply cannot be found in these emulated versions. Overall, if you do have a nostalgia for these old classic PC games, you honestly can't go wrong with buying the 3D Realms Anthology set. However, if there's only a few games that you like in this set, let's go on ahead and buy those games individually off of Good Old Games, or if they're available on Steam and just ignore the rest. This is Killatia signing off. Hope to see you next time. And thank you for watching my review. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel where I do other content that are not exclusive to GotGame.com. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. Once again, thank you for watching.